Hey Libra, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for Tuesday, June 17th. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Spirit, what does Libra need to hear about for their day today? Queen of Pentacles, feeling very nurturing, very motherly, very well-resourced. You're set up for success, to have a wonderful day, perhaps pampering yourself, perhaps taking care of others, despite the fact that you are personally in a period of mourning right now. You've recently experienced a loss with this Five of Cups energy, but you're having to put on sort of the responsible face, if not a happy face. I don't think that you're necessarily putting on a happy face, but you're feeling like you have to persevere and put on some sort of a mask to conceal the grief that you're currently experiencing. You may have had an illness or an injury that you've been healing from, or this could be on a more emotional level with the Four of Swords in reverse. This feeling of, well, I took some time to grieve, I took some time to heal, I took some time away from things, but now I'm back. Now I'm reconnecting with my responsibilities. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles, like a strong acceptance, a eureka moment of realization that separating from something is the right thing to do. The Five of Pentacles talks about, well, I feel like I belong in a certain place, but I used to feel that way, but not anymore. It's time for me to go. Or maybe you feel like you still want to belong there, but for whatever reason you had to get out. From your spirit team's perspective, your higher self perspective, the good that can come from this is Tower in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So by not keeping too many plates spinning, by lightening your burdens, lessening the load of how many things you have to be worried about at once or be responsible for, you're going to be able to really hone in on one particular opportunity and run with it in a way that's going to be more advantageous and more fruitful for you, and you're going to avoid a disaster. You're going to avert some potential shakeup. Maybe you just won't be in that place when things start to go wrong, and you'll be removed from that situation, from that location, and unbeknownst to you, unforeseeable events will occur that might have been dangerous had you chosen to stay there longer. Show me the near future for Libra. We have Judgment and the Three of Swords in reverse. So when it comes time to choose something of how it's going to resolve, how it's going to continue or not in your life, you're going to feel a lot more healed in that space. You're going to be a lot more clear-headed about it, and the grief won't feel as fresh when the time comes to make an important decision about how things are going to proceed. What's going to surprise Libra and affect the situation that they don't see coming? Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, the happiness that you're looking for, hoping for, is possible here, but potentially not in a way that's going to, well, actually, I was going to say it's not going to show up in the way that you expect, but more so it's like, hold on, let me find a way to describe this energy that I'm picking up. It's like I'm getting a concern of yours that you might feel really, really happy in an inopportune moment. And you're not sure about how to sort of express how you're feeling, because you are feeling like grief and loss and sadness about that, but there's also this intense joy and happiness that's coming through at the same time. And I think partly you're concerned that you might act inappropriately or in a way that's feels inappropriate to the situation and is viewed by others as inappropriate. Because there's this like, am I going to be able to conceal my happiness sort of energy? And you're going to surprise yourself in that, yes, like, however you have to behave to make it through the situation and not like set off any alarm bells, metaphorically speaking, as to like social niceties or the expected way for you to behave appropriately through the situation, you're going to be fine. You are going to feel super happy in an inopportune moment. You aren't going to like squeal with joy and make other people feel uncomfortable. However you play it is going to be fine. Your hopes and fears, we have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Well, you really hope that you're able to be magnanimous and welcoming of others. Like you want other people to see you as open-minded, as having a keen intellect, but also like specifically open-minded to them and their way of seeing things. This is a very, what's the word for it? Is it judicious? It's like, because you're aware of a lot of factors in this has really to do with the social arena. Like being able to read other people, you know that they have certain beliefs, and so the subtext of what they say in a certain setting is different than, you know, what other people might mean by it. You can pick up on those context clues. You're very savvy in that sort of a way. And the magnanimous energy that I'm picking up on that you want to portray is this like, I'm welcoming to all without stepping on anyone else's toes and saying the wrong thing. Like, this has the energy of like, maybe you're going to be in a setting where there's like far right political people and far left political people, and you're able to play it right down the middle in the way that you speak and the way that you convey certain concepts or not, like what you say and what you hold back on, based on like your knowledge of how other people are going to pick up on it. There's some sort of event that you have to attend or some sort of like a launch date involved that is really going to be this like a launching pad for what comes next for you. The way this energy resolves, we have Temperance, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So if you've been sort of clinging on for dear life to a certain way of doing things or a certain physical possession, it's something that you're going to be able to release soon. I have the sense that it's more so like a sentimental object. You're going to be able to release that soon. This isn't saying that you have to. I think it's just indicative that you'll feel ready to. But then we also have the King of Pentacles with patience, with Temperance. But I wanted to interpret this for you as this sense of patience, that it's all going to work out, a sense of well-being. This is also coming through and like pairing all of this with the energy of feeling financially secure. It's less about the particulars of your finances and more about how you feel. You're going to feel fine, financially speaking. Like, I know how I'm going to pay that bill. I know how I'm going to order these resources. It's more than fine. It's not just, I know I'm going to be able to make ends meet. It's, I know my future is secure, financially speaking. But you pair that with temperance and it's all like, things are falling into place. There's a process in motion here that is working in my favor, financially speaking. Your advice is Five of Wands. This is competition. It's putting yourself out there. It's not being afraid of competition. In fact, you should welcome the competition more so than what you are doing. There's something about trying to eliminate your exposure to competitors or your customer or client base or followers. You're trying to not overlap with your competitors. There's something about that you're thinking needs to be separate that is actually working against you or could be more in your favor if you were to welcome more, sorry about the glare there, welcome more competition. Five of Wands energy is going to benefit you through this experience, which is like workshopping something or proving your skills and abilities by going toe-to-toe with competitors. It's honing a skill, but in this instance, I feel like it's almost more so about stepping out onto a public forum somehow in order to either debate something or maybe it's a cross promotion with someone who is in your field, thinking like, well, they're my competition, but maybe they're not. Maybe there's room for everyone at this table, and if you cross promote with them, their client base could benefit you and your client base could benefit them, vice versa. So Libra, I hope this helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow.